Hey guys, it's my name's Ron. I'm sure you've seen me around at the different churches here at the Forest Lawn East Side. I stay at the Ogden Manor, and I've been out in Bowness Church. I volunteer at all three. I grew up, I was very severely abused when I was young. As a kid, right here in Calgary, I grew up on the Curry Barracks, and I had a stepfather that abused me quite bad. Any way that you could possibly think of, I went through the abuse. I had physical abuse, I had emotional abuse, there was sexual abuse that went on in my life, and I grew up a very angry young man. I grew up not trusting people, not trusting authority. I went through a series of foster homes and group homes, and I always tossed around, and I always wondered why nobody wanted me. I was kind of a hard kid to handle. And then when I was 13, I ended up in a home in Coaldale with a pastor and his wife. I was under the understanding that if I did not have my life turned around at that time, I was on my way to an institution for the violent. And my life didn't change instantly at that time. There was a lot of things I had to work out. There was a lot of things that I had to go through, and a lot of healing had to go on in my life. Got involved with some wrong people, and I ended up running away on my motorbike when I was 16, and kind of went my own way in the world, and got involved in a lot of wrong things, got involved with a lot of partying, experimented a little bit with drugs and that type of thing, and I started realizing that there was really nothing there. There was a total hole in my life. There was nothing there that would fulfill me, nothing there that would bring any satisfaction in my life. I was in the Southwest Calgary, and I remember that George and Hazel Hill were pastoring a church up in Varsity Northwest. So I got up one morning, and something compelled me. I knew I just had to go back to church. So I walked all the way from the Southwest to the Northwest Varsity Church, and I got there right near the end of the service. There was about 10 minutes left in the service, and I remember George preaching. As I walked in the door, he was actually preaching the message of the prodigal son, and I broke down at that time, rededicated my life to the Lord, and I've been kind of having and serving the Lord ever since. Now, I haven't been great. I haven't been the greatest servant, but we all fall and make mistakes. But there's one thing that I've learned is that I've always picked myself up and keep moving forward.